In this video, we're going to give you a function. We want you to describe it and then graph it. Here is a review of those transformations that we referred to earlier in this lesson. The first example of two examples in this movie, we give you g of x, which equals 5x squared. We want you to describe the transformation from its parent function and then graph it. So if we think about our parent function for this example, we would have a f of x equals x squared, which is u in shape, and its critical point would be 0, 0. The problem is we have a 5 in front of this x squared. So if you look back at this slide, what happens when you have a 5 in front of the function, a multiplier? What is it doing? Our number is greater than 1. It's a multiplier in front. So you have a vertical stretch by 5. So we say our transformation description is vertical stretch by a scale of 5. Did we move it left or right at all from its parent function? No. So its critical point is still 0, 0. So that would be our first order pair that we would graph. Now we're going to pick 2 points, one to the right on the x-axis and one to the left on the x-axis. So we're going to pick 1 and -1. And we're going to evaluate it for the function. So that function is 5x squared. Remember, you evaluate it for x. So we say 5 times, replace that x with 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5. We should get the same down below. -1 times 1 is 1. Times 5 is 5. So our next order pair is right 1, up 5, and left 1, up 5. If you want to continue finding more order pairs, you're welcome to do so. Just pick another one to the right and to the left. Our second example, again, to describe the transformation from its parent function. This parent function is what we call a cubic. Its shape looks like a snake. Its critical point would be 0, 0. Now let's identify what the transformation is. We are minusing 2. So if you remember, minusing 2 at the end of the function, that's this one right here, we're going to go down k units. So we're going to vertically shift down 2 units. So my x-axis will stay as it is, but my y-axis is down 2 units. That's my critical point. 0, -2. So let's graph that order pair. Over 0, down 2. Now I'm going to pick a number to the right and to the left on the x-axis. So right would be 1, left would be -1. And we're going to evaluate the function. So it's x cubed minus 2. So we're going to replace that x with a 1. So 1 cubed minus 2. 1 times 1 is 1, minus 2 is -1. The same thing with the -1. -1 times -1 times -1 is -1, minus 2 is -3. So we'll graph those next two order pairs. Right 1, down 1, and then left 1, down 3. So you see the snake is starting to look like this. If you wanted to pick 2 more points, you're welcome to do so and evaluate it. Just go 1 more to the right, 1 more to the left and evaluate it.